we're continuing our coverage of President Donald Trump's visit to the Permian Basin.
Yeah, the president now on his way or getting ready to go to Double Eagle Energy in Midland. The company has been up and running since 2008. It produces about 50,000 barrels of oil per day.
And Big T's Jake Eichstedt joins us live from the site just outside of Midland. Jake, what is the president expected to talk about during his visit?
Amanda, Eddie, he's expected to talk about the current state of the energy sector. Of course, you guys have mentioned this is more than just an oil rig. It as well deals with natural energy. Of course, we are at Double Eagle Energy, and you can see behind me, it's about more than 100 people, some wearing masks, some not. And then I'm going to turn around so you guys can get a good look at it. There's some barrels as well as the American flag, the Texas flag. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the rig the president should be visiting is back there in the background. He's going to be expected to speak here at 3:15. I know he is on the way here from the Marriott. Of course, he is going to tour that rig before he addresses media and some of his supporters that have already taken their seats. Now, you guys have talked about it as well. The energy industry right now is not in the best spot. It's a volatile commodity to begin with, but the recent proxy war between Russia, Saudi Arabia, increasing the supply, creating a glut here in our shores, and as well as the coronavirus crushing demand, that supply-demand equilibrium was totally thrown out of whack, causing a massive plummet in the price of oil. On April the 20th, it did go to negative $40, and that's the first time that has ever happened. However, it has rebounded significantly, now sitting at about $41. Future prices a year out from today are about the same. So we can attribute some quick rebound to the deregulation efforts, as well as keeping just production at a minimum right now to try and get that supply-demand equilibrium back on track. Now, we're going to be hearing from the president just about an hour out. We know, again, he is on his way to Double Eagle Energy, and that's going to do it for me right now. Signing off for YourBasin.com, Jake Eichstedt.
Oh, thank you so much, Jake. A lot of people behind him waiting for the president to show up, and not sure when he's going to show up, but we understand there is movement right now at the Marriott Hotel where he's at this time. So we'll see if that motorcade might get up and going in just a little bit.
And we're going to take a live look from I-20. It's still closed down right now. We are waiting for that motorcade. It's pretty exciting to see that, especially after we've learned more about the motorcade, Eddie, and the first car that the president is in and how all those details. It's crazy. So there's a 5-inch bulletproof glass, if you think about it that way. I didn't know this, but there's no keyholes in the car that he's in. The Secret Service agents are the only people who know how to open the passenger doors.
Yeah, a lot of closures, remember, all along I-20. I-20 closed, a portion of it is closed, and then roads leading into Odessa right now. But yeah, you're right, Amanda. I mean, it's crazy. Some of these things that with this motorcade, we understand that on this car, we don't know which one it is. There's decoys all over the place, the different cars. And then the president has his own blood type on that particular car. He also has his own air supply in case there's some kind of chemical attack.
He's ready to go. And if you take it even a step further, like talking about the protection, which is great to have that, but it also has a Kevlar mat underneath the car itself, so if a bomb goes off, it can still protect itself, and the wheels blow out, it can still run on the outside, the skeletal part of the tire.
It's amazing how this vehicle is actually put together to protect the president, and that's what it's for. And the president will be driving down I-20, as we said, not very long from now. And as we showed you earlier, a lot of the traffic was deferred to the side roads. There's a lot of traffic that's on a lot of the off roads all along I-20. I don't know if that's the case right now, but that was the case just a little while ago because of the president's visit.
Yeah, make sure you're safe on the roads. And also, as we continue, Representative Mike Conaway is visiting the basin along with the president, and Conaway represents Texas's 11th district, which includes the Midland-Odessa area.
Yeah, he was actually on Air Force One with the president when he arrived. And we spoke with Conaway ahead of the president's visit, and he says the president coming to the basin will help him get a better understanding of the oil and gas industry.
I think the more the more information the decision maker has on issues, the better they are. And having President Trump come to Midland and Odessa to see segments of the oil and gas business on a first-hand basis, to be able to go to a rig, to be able to see the men and women who do this hard work that on behalf of the United States will help him when he's being asked to make decisions that affect the energy production here in the United States.
Very important to have that information.
Yeah, Conaway just one of a lot of dignitaries and different representatives that are at this particular event, at the fundraiser. Not sure if they're going to follow him all the way to the oil rig, but everyone on hand, the governor, lieutenant governor, the attorney general, everyone is there, including Austin Pfluger. Austin Pfluger, if you remember, he is running for District 11, the seat, the August Pfluger, I don't know if I messed up his name, August Pfluger, but he's running for District 11, the seat that Mike Conaway is relinquishing after his term is up. If you remember, he had the support of Trump in the primary election, the endorsement of Trump, and he beat 9 other opponents to win that election. So now he's going to move on to the November election, and he's hoping that President Trump can help him in that election as well.
And November seems like it'll be around the corner at any time soon. But too, we also are getting another live look as we wait for the president to arrive. And that's the stage set right there, quite nice. You can see the Texas flag, and the co-founder in 2008 of Double Eagle Energy specializes in mid-sized crude oil and natural gas exploration, development, and production, operating in the Midland Basin of West Texas.
Yeah, you know, the company employs a lot of people, I think 160 people here in the basin, and they're up and running right now, which is a good thing. And they're very excited to have the president come and visit and actually pick their company and their oil rig to come and to visit. So not sure how what happened to get them chosen as the company that the president visits, but nonetheless, they are the one, and that's a big deal for them.
Yes, absolutely. Very big deal. And even the CEO of Double Eagle spoke with us about how the pandemic has affected the oil industry.
Cody Campbell says the pandemic and the drop in demand for oil hit their company pretty hard.
What we went through is just unbelievable. We're a little bit younger, and so my partner and I laughed about how, the old guys used to talk about how bad, the late 90s were when oil got down to $10. And so now we can say to them, hey guys, we've seen negative $40 oil. So, you can't say anything to us. So it was just, unprecedented. We didn't understand it. We didn't know why we were going through it. It was very scary, for several weeks there.
And Big 2 will be following the president as he makes his way through the basin today.
Yeah, stay up to date with live streams and more live content on our website, yourbasin.com. Now, there's a lot more coming up a little bit later this afternoon. The president is expected to arrive, as we mentioned, at the oil rig for a visit around 3-ish. That's what we're hearing.
And you can always stay up to date with the latest right here on Big 2 News. And for now, we will be returning back to your regular scheduled programming.